back to the Broken Stove, and we want to thank everybody from our stove to yours that has watched and enjoyed our videos. We appreciate the positive feedback. Please keep your comments coming. We really enjoy them. Anyway, we hope you enjoyed our last little video of our little trip to New Orleans. We had a lot of fun doing that. But now it's time to get on back to some cooking because I'm hungry. And so stay tuned. Another one's coming up.
Alright, I'm going to make a simple weeknight quick dinner, basically using some very simple ingredients from a leftover rotisserie chicken that we had for dinner last night. Just pull off the rest of the meat, chop it up real small. We're going to make cheesy chicken enchiladas. Easy to do, easy to prepare. Got some, freshen it up with some fresh garlic, fresh onions. Use however much you like to your taste. I love a lot of garlic. I use this simple seasoning and restaurant style seasoning package from Chi-Chi's. It's very good. It's got green peppers, green chilies, onion and garlic. You add it to your meat mixture while it's cooking with the onions, fresh onions and garlic, and some water. Once that's all cooked together, simple. Can of cream of cheddar soup. You can use low fat, you can use low sodium. Some sour cream instead of milk. It's going to combine all together and get all bubbly and cheesy and gooey. And then later on, Ashley will roll up the enchiladas, pour over some enchilada sauce, bake it in the oven. A brand new dinner out of leftover rotisserie chicken. Just saute the onions till they're translucent. You don't want to brown them. Onions and garlic, just till it's cooked through. Once that's all cooked together, then I'm going to add the restaurant seasoning, and it calls for half a cup of water to mix with that. That's going to simmer for a little while. And just add the chicken and let it all simmer together. Once that's all incorporated, later on we're going to make the cheesy, creamy sauce to fill these cheesy chicken enchiladas. You can use some cumin, a little bit of seasoning, cumin and black pepper. Don't need any salt. You're going to get enough salt from your cheeses and your other ingredients. So just let that get cooking. Alright, I've got the onions all cooked through with the garlic. Added the chicken meat in there. It's already cooked. Of course, it's from a rotisserie chicken. Blend that all together. I've got the cumin and some black pepper in there. And I just cook and I just season to taste. How I like it or how we like it. Like a lot of seasoning, put a lot in there. Like a lot of pepper, put a lot of pepper. You like a lot of garlic, put a lot of garlic. Get all that combined. This is magic stuff right here. And it's really inexpensive. It's in the Mexican food aisle. It's going to add lots of moisture and lots of flavor to the base of the chicken filling for the enchiladas. Let that simmer until it's cooked all the way through and all flavorful. Then later on, just add the cheese and the sour cream, more seasoning to taste, and then we're going to fill our enchilada. Alright, the chicken mixture is all combined. Let the water cook out from the seasoning package. You don't want runny chicken enchiladas. You want them to be meaty and gooey and cheesy. You don't want them to make your tortilla shells all soggy. Now that that's cooked out, I'm going to add the can of cheddar cheese soup and about a half a cup sour cream. Mix that together, let it bubble, and the filling will be done.
Okay, so my job is to take our wonderful cheesy chicken and put it in the tortillas and put it in the pan and then cook it. So now that the filling is made, we're going to prep our shells, pan, and move on to the cooking process. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check our oven, make sure there's no pans or anything in there. We're going to preheat to 350. Then we're going to take our little baking dish and just kind of spray coat it a little bit, just so they don't stick. And then we're going to take our filling and we're really going to fill this up right here. I have 4, so I'm going to do it like in 4s. Don't be shy. To get that good filling in there. Wow, this even smells great right now. It's not even cooking yet. Kind of just make a log roll out of it a little bit. And you want to make sure you get plenty of filling in each shell. We have 4 shells today. That's what we're going to do. To be honest with you, I'll probably eat 2 of them. What I always do is I'll turn it sideways, kind of get a roll going that way, kind of get a roll going that way. I always just kind of tuck the ends a little bit. I learned this from my wife. Seam down. We should get 4 right across through there. Okay, now that I have our filling inside of our shells all rolled up in our sprayed pan, the oven's been preheated to 350, it's ready. We're going to put these in the oven and we're going to keep an eye on them for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes. You want them to get a little golden, not brown, but just golden, kind of pre-cooked a little bit before we go and put the enchilada sauce on it. That way you don't get anything that's going to burn. And then after it gets all bubbly and gooey and nice, because remember the filling's pre-cooked. Then we'll put our cheese on it later on. But again, it's very important to go ahead and get them wrapped up. Spray your pan with some spray, a cooking spray. Roll your stuffing into your tortilla shells and just get them a nice golden, light color to it. And you really need to keep an eye on it because you don't want them to get too burnt. So we're going to sit here and just kind of monitor that for a few minutes. Our shells and filling have been in the oven for about 25 minutes or so. It's just a little tan, and that's about what you want. You don't want them overcooked. And then at this point, we're going to take our enchilada mix, a little stir there to get it all going, and we're just going to pour it all over these. Good coating on them. Loveliness right there. Then back into the old oven it goes, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of monitor this a little bit more. When it starts getting all bubbly good, that's when we'll take it back out and add our cheese. But right now it's probably going to be about 30 more minutes. Please stand by. This ought to be good. All right, it looks like we got bubbling going on. Oh yeah, with our cheesy enchiladas. We're going to take that out. I've reduced the heat a little bit. But look how nice that is. That's a nice brown. Bring the camera a little bit. And now we're going to take our cheese, our 3 cheese. This is going to be the final part of it. Kind of shake it around a little bit, get it broke up. Now the other thing we got is our little Spanish rice cooking over here. But right now, we're just going to take this whole container of cheese and just put it all over this right here. And all we're going to do is put this back in the oven and get that cheese to melt. The reason you do it last is so you don't get a burnt product. Oh, big old clump. Sorry about that. That happens. This is going to be super cheesy good. I'm really excited about this right now. Kind of get everybody coated up here. Spread around. Look how beautiful that is. I've reduced the heat. This is only going to take just a few minutes, just to kind of get that cheesy goodness melted in right there. Back in she goes. We got a little rice going. We'll have some refried beans. We'll have our cheesy enchiladas in just a few minutes. Our rice is simmering. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the oven. Smell these enchiladas are just wonderful. Cheesy good. We'll have these, some nice rice, and some refried beans for our cheesy enchiladas. This turned out very delicious. It smells wonderful. Hope it works out for y'all too. Again, thanks for watching. Oh yeah. This is really good right here. Good and cheesy.